Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 17 of Mental Health Month. Today is Be a Phoenix Day. So, what's Be a Phoenix Day about? Well, it all started back in 2018 when the 17th of October was the day that I left the public service to start Phoenix Initiative. And so it was the birth, the regeneration, one of my many regenerations of me. So what does be a phoenix mean? Well, being a phoenix means living a life that's passionate, hopeful, young at heart, noetic, indomitable, and extraordinary. Living a passionate life means living as if you're on fire from within, having that something that gets you up out of bed every day and keeps you going. And for those that struggle with mental health, we can quite often really struggle to get out of bed every day. So we need to have a passion that lights a fire, and sometimes those fires tend to go out and they might just feel like tiny little embers just smoking away, but we really need to stoke those fires and get them going. Being hopeful. Well, what's hopeful about? Hope is a very powerful thing. In fact, it can save lives. Over in World War II, Viktor Frankl said that he observed in one of the sick wards of a concentration camp that between the Christmas and New Year of 1944, I think it was, they saw the highest death rate they'd ever seen in that sick ward, and it wasn't because of a change of living conditions or that they were, sicker than normal, but it's because they'd given up hope because they thought they were going home by Christmas. And when that didn't happen, they just gave up. So it really is quite a powerful thing, hope. Young at heart. Well, young at heart's all about being, recognizing that kid that's within you and tapping into that kid and being playful and having an open mind and trying things out as if you were a kid. So I've just been at the end of the walk, sitting, blowing bubbles, like a big container of bubble mixture, and just watching people's reactions and watching the kids chase the bubbles. And so I gave them a couple of containers, and it's like, really, are these free? Yes, they're free. But I've just gotten such a kick out of playing with the bubbles and watching them and observing how miraculous they really are. Noetic. Noetic's about trusting your inner wisdom because you're wiser than you think. We're all interconnected with one another, and sometimes these things come to us out of the blue, and it's all part of this interconnectedness that we have. Like when you think of someone and then 2 minutes later they ring you, or you have this idea for something and then someone else says, hey, I've had this idea for something, and it's on the same day. I've been thinking the same thing. It's all that type of stuff. We're interconnected. So be noetic. Indomitable. Indomitable is all about being brave, strong, and determined because you just have to in this world, right? To keep going, particularly if you've got mental health struggles. And people who struggle with their mental health are some of the strongest people I know because they endure so much every day, but they forget that they're really strong. So I'm here to remind them that. And then, of course, there's the X, which is extraordinary. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? There's over 7 billion people on this planet, and every one of us is unique, even twins and triplets. We're all unique in our own way. So let's embrace that. Stop trying to be like other people and just be ourselves, but do it in a connected way with one another. So that's basically what, being a phoenix is all about. How do you get there? Well, you've got to go through a bit of a process. You've got to build your pyre, which is, assessing all that pain, indignity, regret, and emotion that holds you back and keeps you stuck. You need to prepare your fuel to start that fire up. So preparing the fuel means taking back the power that you've given away to others, becoming your own hero, unearthing your skills and talents, energizing yourself with food, sleep, and exercise, and then using a language that's positive and uplifting to then set fire, having a purpose that's true to your heart, setting intentions, taking risks, and enjoying the process to then live the life of a phoenix. So that's kind of my process, right? That's what I've done since I figuratively set my life on fire back in 2013 when I left an abusive relationship that had been going on for a long period of time. Packed up my car with what I could and a couple of my kids and drove out of the driveway, leaving everything I knew behind pretty much. So I'm not the person that I was back in 2013, not the person I was in 2018 when I left the public service. I'm actually not the same person I was yesterday, because every day I'm on a journey to learn something new, be something more, make a bigger difference in the world. And so that's what being a Phoenix Day is all about. So I encourage you to share the message of being a Phoenix, and maybe next year you can come and join me on the Be a Phoenix walk on the 17th of October. All right. Remember, as always, to be a Phoenix. And until tomorrow, bye for now.